Hi lovely, thank you for tuning in. If you're new on my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and please refer me to your family and friends. We'll be making the popular Nigerian stew Ayamase sauce, the Ogun State designer stew. So I have chopped my bell pepper here. It's the green spicy bell pepper, and I'm bringing my scotch bonnet and paprika here to blend as well. I have to be careful in order not to over blend it because the blade is really very sharp. So usually after blending, I sieve out whatever juice that comes out of it, but here I do not want to do that. I just want to bring it to boil, and the entire juice that comes out of it dries off before I continue with the cooking. So I will bring that to, while I was trying to mix it together, I found out that I didn't chop one of the peppers, so I just disposed it. So while I bring that to boil, I'll be prepping my protein here. So I have shaki, I have cow leg, I have cow skin, I have goat meat, and I also have lamb meat as well. So I would prep the entire protein, but I'll bring them to boil, but I won't be including the lamb meat. Why? The lamb meat is very easy to cook. Within a couple of minutes it is ready, and goat meat takes a little bit of time for it to cook, and shaki as well. We all know that shaki and every other protein takes a little bit of time, about 40 to 45 minutes for it to be well cooked. So I would first of all cook the other proteins, and then about 10 minutes to being ready, I will be including my lamb meat in order for it not to be overly cooked, because I tried it one time and I realized that my lamb meat was everywhere in the pot. So ever since then I used to take note of that. So yeah, I checked my pepper and I realized that it's already getting cooked, although it still has more juice. So I'll leave it and continue with preparation of my protein. So I would put the shaki, like I mentioned earlier, the cow skin, the goat meat, and every other thing that I intend to add as my protein in the pot, bring it to cooking, and also include my spices. Take note, the spices that we'll be using to boil our protein is the same that we'll be using to cook our sauce. After this, I won't be adding any other spice in my sauce. I just need to spice it very well. What I use to spice it is ginger, garlic, onion, pepper. I also use dry pepper for that very hot and spicy taste, because it's a different ball game entirely when you add pepper, especially a hot one, to your boiling protein. So that being done, I checked my pepper and I realized that it was ready. So I switched it off, and then I went back to my protein after about 40 to 45 minutes to be sure that it was ready. So after checking, I realized it was almost cooked. So I introduced my lamb meat, just like I said earlier that I would not be including it in the beginning. So I left it to cook for extra 10 minutes and it's ready here. So instead of frying, I'll just be grilling. I will not be using my air fryer. If you have an air fryer, you can use your air fryer, because I want to spread it out and I want it to grill within a couple of minutes. That's why I'll be using the bigger grill. While I bring that to grill for about 20 to 25 minutes, because of course we are using the bigger grill, let's prep our sauce. So here I already fried my bleached oil. I'll be adding iru to give it that very delicious smell. I call it delicious smell because the smell is everything. So I'll be adding my garlic and ginger, onion as well, to give it that juice, that tasty juice that anyone dream of in ayamase. After which I'll be introducing my already cooked pepper. You can see that every juice that you expect to see is already gone, because I left it to cook for a very long period of time. So I said earlier that I won't be including any spice in my sauce. From iru, which everybody knows that makes our food very tasty as Yorubas. I added my stock as well, the stock from the protein as well. Here the protein is ready and it's good to go. As you can see, it will save you from eating too much fat, because we all know that we are fit fam in here. So yeah, I already introduced my protein to the sauce, and they are already friends. In fact, the friendship between these ones, you can't even say. While I make all this, I was already preparing my rice behind the scene, and my beans and my plantain already. I don't want to bore you guys with too much long videos, and that was why I didn't show us the other part of the process. So I bought my basmati rice because my husband does not eat ofada rice. He does not like it. He's the only Abeokuta man that I know that does not like ofada rice. I don't know, probably because of the smell or whatever. So what I do is, instead of just serving my rice, I would put it in the leave it for a while, for maybe like 20 to 30 minutes, and then you have that beautiful aroma. Look at what we have here. We have our rice, our beans, and plantain. Tell me in the comment section, what do you think? Did I try? It's my first video, by the way. Guys, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, and please turn on the notification button